Up next on the MARR Army Rock Show, making their first appearance on the Rock Show, we've got Second Season out of South Bend, Indiana. They've got a new album out right now called Weather the Storm. Came out on October 11th, and we've got Sean, their vocalist, with us. Sean, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, man.
Hey, it's great to talk to you. It's our first time getting to know you a little bit on our show. So for our listeners who are maybe new to you, give us a little of the history of the band. I know you've been around like about a decade or more.
Yeah, man. The wheel's been turning, hit or miss, off and on, stuff like that. We're out of South Bend, Indiana, northern Indiana. If nobody knows where that is, we always say Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Yep, that's where we're from, the Golden Dome, But, we had some lineup changes, and now it's me, and I just, I hire on people to do stuff and go on the road with me and stuff like that, but yeah.
So you being is that kind of a freedom kind of thing now? Like you're kind of the creative force behind the band at this point. Is that safe to say?
Oh yeah, that's I write it, everything. But if I need help with guitars, drums, whatever, I'll have people come in and do it for me in the studio and stuff like that. But I write all the lyrics and melodies and all that.
So, hey, let's talk a little bit about the making of the record, Weather the Storm. Is this one of those records that's defined more in weeks in the making, months, or years in the making? What's the journey been like?
It was months. This is the third album. First one on Pavement, out of Chicago. It was a great time, and we worked with a guy named Josh Schroeder. He's produced King 110, I think it is. He's northern Michigan. Great producer. It's just like a 4 or 5 song EP. But yeah.
So one of the tunes I want to ask you about, so one I gravitated to first, and it seems to be one of the popular ones, was the tune "You Wouldn't Understand." Tell me a little bit more about that tune.
Basically what it is, man, we're all teenagers, and the teenager knows everything. Mom and dad don't know nothing, and that was the point of view, I was writing from.
Now, give me a little bit more of the technical background of that tune. Like, when you're writing tunes, when you're as a writer, what are you writing with? Are you a guitar player writer? Are you a piano writer? How do you write music?
I could play a little bit of guitar, a little bit of piano, and what I'll do is I'll get a lyric or a melody in my head, and I always keep a little sticky notepad with me, and I'll just jot it down and then go from there.
So, where's the weirdest place you ever had to stop with your sticky notepad? I mean, are you doing this in the car? Are you doing this on a bus? Where's the strangest places that you've had to stop for that?
Oh no, I always matter of fact, I have one right here in my hand right now. I'm driving. I always have one. I always have one. I tried to switch over to the phone and do it on my phone, but I did it once and it got deleted somehow. I lost it, so I was like, I'll never do that again. I'm old school. I like writing. I like the whole putting a line through the sentence if I don't like it 2 days from now or whatever. But, yeah,
it's good. It's good. Look, I'm reading off a paper right now, talking to you too. I agree with you, man. You never know what's going to happen in cyber world, so it's a good way to go about it. Hey, so you guys got a pretty cool music out for the song Starboy. Tell me a little bit more about the making of that music video, what it was like, and tell me about the car in the video.
Okay, well, them were some, Josh was the guitarist, Dave was the drummer, and Brad was the bassist on that, and the car was actually mine.
Oh wow!
Yeah, the video was shot at Lake Michigan, Washington Park on Lake Michigan, and I don't know. It took a couple days, but yeah, it was this great time. But other than that.
Give us a little history of the car, man. What kind of car is it? I'm not a car guy, but it stands out in the video. It's hard to not ask about it.
Okay. A couple years back, I went to Dayton, Ohio to pick it up. Where are you from? Are you based out?
We're out of Lancaster, Pennsylvania. So.
Okay, cool. Okay, I had to go to Dayton, Ohio, which is about 4 hours from me, east, and to pick it up. It's a '65 Cadillac DeVille convertible. It was all white. I redid it, everything. I love cars. I collect them. And they wanted to put a cool car in. I said, well, hey, I got a few of them. Let's check it out, And then they liked it. The wheels on there are big 26-inch rims. But yeah, I just sold that car.
Well, now it's famous, right? It's been in a music video. It probably helps you sell it, right?
Yeah. A few of my cars been in some videos. Actually, like a couple rappers borrowed them and stuff. So yeah.
So, hey, one of the things I found really cool about this record is it's not in one style, in my opinion. Like, I go from listening to You Wouldn't Understand to an almost rap rock song and Starboy, and then comes along this kind of southern rock tune almost with Hey Bartender. Has that been kind of like, that's kind of a unique thing that made different varieties in a record. Has that always been kind of a trademark of you guys, or is that?
Oh, I love it, man. I don't like being boxed in. And, actually today I wrote rock lyrics over a hip hop kind of ish beat, and I'm hoping to make the next album. It's kind of eerie, kind of maybe like a first Perfect Circle off the first album, like Judith type deal. But yeah, I don't like paint myself into a corner. I like all types of music. I'll wake up in the morning and crank some Lamb of God, and right after that I'll crank Temptations. It don't bother me. I don't care. I love it all. I'm a music freak.
It really comes through in your music as well. Like I said, it's one of the strong points I think in that record was just the variety of the music. So I could feel like I'm listening to 4 different bands when I listen to the record.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yep. I wrote all the lyrics and stuff, and it's just life, man. But like I said, man, and I had a handful of songs. I just plucked them out and put on the album, actually.
So, with all that background, man, give us a little bit about your musical upbringing. Have you always been a vocalist, number one, and has it always been rock, or what kind of other genres have you done, if any?
Yeah, my first band was actually a R&B band when I was probably 18 or so. That lasted maybe a year. It just, the live experience wasn't giving it to me. I got to have that energy, the movement, the fire,
Yeah.
But yeah, actually, when I wanted to be a musician, my mom took me to Ozfest when I was a kid. My mother. Uh-huh. And I did not know who was who, but I noticed that when that Ozzy got on the stage, and I looked back in the crowd, and they was all like, to him, I was like, oh, I loved it. I gotta try this. And I never stopped. Never stopped.
So did you have any kind of training musically? I mean, were you just able to sing right away, or tell us about that journey learning to become a singer?
Yeah, no, I took, before I had 3 singing lessons. She taught at Notre Dame. She gave me some warm-ups, 3 hours basically. And after that, I don't know. I think I got an ear for melody and stuff. I mean, I don't know. I didn't really have no upbringing. But my parents didn't get into music or nothing. I was just like, let me try it. My mom, actually, they divorced and she got with another guy, and that's when they started going to concerts, and she took me. So I was like, I got to do this. I got to try this.
So people are going to want to know this. Are there any live shows in the near future you're thinking about for this record? Are you going to do any touring or live stuff?
Yeah. At the beginning of the year, I'll probably going to go out. But as of right now, I'm doing some more writing. I'm trying to get another album done. So when I get off the road, I can just throw that one back out. Because I'm trying to get across the pond this spring for a couple weeks.
Yeah, nice. It's a good market these days for rock and roll over there, and I think your music would do well there. So, hey, you got some nice artwork on the record, too, like some classic artwork. You don't see, people put a lot of time into the album artwork anymore. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, a guy from Sweden did that for us. I can't think of his name right now. But yeah, he's a kid, too,
Oh, wow.
I can't think of his name, man, right offhand. But he done some artwork for Korn as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I know it's credited over on your Facebook page, so people can go check it out there to credit him and.
Yeah, he does great work. He does great work, man.
So how did you find him? Did you start looking like that? That's kind of a long ways away to find somebody to do your cover.
Well, actually, we didn't want like the whole local homegrown feel, like the picture of the neighborhood bar, and So what it was is the guitar player that's on some songs, Josh. He found them on the internet somehow, and we went from there.
So, hey, man, congratulations on the record. Now, one more thing before we let you go here. What's your big goal for 2020? Is it to finish up the next record, to do the tour, or all the above? What do you want to get done by this time next year?
Oh, by this time, I'm going to be hitting the beginning of the road as soon as because this weather, the snow, it's hard to travel.
Yeah.
But as soon as this weather breaks, I'm going to hit the road tour. But see, my plans is over this winter have another album already done. So when I do that, I can start playing new songs and plus play Weather the Storm. So yeah, because as of now, I can do probably 2.5 hour show with all originals.
Wow.
So yeah.
Well, hey man, it's been good getting to know you. We've been talking with Sean. He's the lead singer from the band Weather the Storm. He is kind of the project Weather the Storm at this point. The new album came out on October 11th. You can pick it up on all your favorite digital outlets and wherever you buy your music. Second season out of Indiana. Sean, man, been great getting to know you. Thanks for joining us.
I appreciate you having me, and hope to come through your town sometime, man.